everybody, hits that rock bottom.
Yeah.
You talk about that, your rock bottom, and how your mom, just a phone call.
Oh, God.
Saved your life.
I think God had spared me and worked through my mother and my then girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife, to save my life. And I'm here telling my story. I mean, you just can't make this up, because I was literally, I had the drugs in my hands. I did the first key bump, and I was like, I kind of don't like it. But then, like a little devil on my shoulder was like, why don't you try a little bit more? Maybe you'll like it then.
And this was heroin. Yeah.
This was heroin. Something that I never thought I would do, something that people don't come back from, something that people, die from.
Yeah.
And as I was about to try it for a second time, I could have OD'd right then and there. My phone rang. It was my mom. And I literally looked at the ceiling, and I thought I was in the Truman Show for a second, because I'm on reality TV for the past 10 or 15 years or whatever. And I'm like, my mom is like, are you okay? And I couldn't believe the concern in her voice. And I was alarmed at that fact. And I had my eyes and ears open enough to receive that message from the Almighty. And at that moment, the door knocked. And it was my then girlfriend, who's now my wife. And I was like, this is too much.
Yeah.
This is too much. I'm throwing these drugs in the toilet. A tear came down my face, because I probably knew how close I came to death. I was staring the devil straight in the face. And it could have been my last breath. And I opened the door. I surrendered. I said goodbye to my mother. And I went to rehab the next day. And it was probably one of the biggest days of my life.
Yeah. And ever since then, right?
Ever since, now I'm 8 years. I'm 8 years clean and sober. But if somebody was to play the situation, I thought about this.
You were thinking about this the whole time.
I would be in the movie.
Yes, of course.
As a cameo. Maybe I'll be like the therapist or something, doing the rehab intake. But I think Miles Teller would play a good situation.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think he's done a biopic or two before that I was impressed with. Plus, I was a fan of the recent Top Gun.
It's just a great movie.
Yes. I mean, listen, Tom Cruise can do anything, but Miles Teller, he did a great job. I think he would play a good situation.
I think so, too. I like that.